So we're back on the banks. Today you've joined me on the river. It's a very bright day and it's going to be a testing day if I'm honest. We turned up yesterday, we had a 24-hour session and we had one small pike. It's been very tough going at the moment. I think it's going to take a while for these fish to get on the feed. I'm thinking really tonight more than anything, if we're going to get amongst any fish, we might get a big pike. So I'm literally due a recast now and hopefully we can get something today. Fingers crossed. So the question is, will the pike gods grace us with an absolute monster this session? That is the plan. But looking at the river from yesterday, it was going down quite a bit. It went down to the point where I thought I might have to move swims because it'd be too shallow for landing a pike. But looking at it this morning, it's actually come up probably 18 inches. So yeah, let's see what today brings. Let's see if we can get a real nice juicy river pike. Well, on this particular peg that I'm fishing, there is actually a drain right next to it, just along here. It goes on for miles, and there's some gates here, and they've just opened the gates, and there's been a huge amount of shoalfish come through here. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, there's loads of them, hundreds and hundreds, just all of them tucked around here. As you can see, there's a lot of perch, a lot of small fry, and if there's any pike in the area, hopefully these bait fish will hang around here, because I know it's going to be a tough day's fishing, but we've got till tomorrow morning, so anything can happen between now and then. Oh yeah, that's got to be a pike. We had a bit of an aborted run yesterday. Yep, fish on. What have we got here? Oh, he's only just hooked in the scissors. I don't think it's a massive fish, but it'll do. Oh, I don't know. Not too bad. Well, this is certainly a blank saver. Only a small one, but very welcome. I honestly thought I wasn't going to catch anything, I really did. I thought it was going to be tough going. They have turned up, so I'm more than happy with this. Now it's fairly windy, so I'm going to get this one back, get a fresh bait on, and hopefully we can get some maybe bigger ones, or am I being a little bit greedy with the conditions? God knows. But the one thing's for sure, it's a blank saver, that's the main thing, and I'm glad to see a pike. So right, mate. Right, there you go, darling. Look how clear this water is, all the way around here. Oh, no, fish. God, they're such a picky bites. Such a picky bite, it's unreal. This river's always been the same. No, it's the small fish, they're always like it. A little pasta. Oh, it does make you laugh, it really does. Always. Oh, it's come off, never mind. He was only a little baby anyway. Thank God. And it was exactly this time yesterday when we had his bites. It was only a small pot we had, but it's a fish at the end of the day at the moment, especially when you're not catching anything. See if there's anything knocking around there. There's got to be something. That's beautiful. Well, we are in the witching hour. It's 4:10. Light levels are slowly dropping. The gates to this drain is still open, so any big pike up there can come down here and venture into this river and vice versa. So hopefully we can get some action. I'm not really sure what to expect for tonight. It would be nice for a fish. I was hoping for one last night, but it didn't, nothing happened at all. It was really quiet. So having that fish, we had a little bit of an aborted take on the middle rod. Then we lost that small little fish, which I wasn't too bothered about. So all in all, not too bad. I mean, they are coming through, not in the drones by any means, but it's river fishing. You never know what's around the corner. There could be an absolute monster come through tonight that's been tucked away up a drain for 6 months and then comes down here, and then we end up catching it tonight. Or we could blank for the rest of the season. You just never know, and this is why I love it. So yeah, I think it's now time for a bit of evening food, and then hopefully we can get some action later. I'm going to do one more recast before dark, and then we'll settle in for the night and hopefully get some fish later on. Right, it's going to be an underarm flick on all 3 rods, I think. Don't want to be going too far out. That's going to be spot on, in line with these reed lines. This nice marginal line is going to be the one. That's going to bag as an absolute monster tonight. I reckon about 1 o'clock, rod's going to go off, and we'll have an absolute clonker. A nice upper 30, stroke 40. Go on, my son, let's have one. None of these little pasties. Well, good morning. And last night was a bit of a tough one. We had lots of mitting crabs coming into the swim. I mean, it's a beautiful morning on the river, but the weather is not playing ball. It was minus 2 last night. As you can see, it's all frosted over. So yeah, this is not good, and we've got this for the next 4 days now. The weather forecast has completely changed. It's going to be -2, -3 for the next 4 days. So in terms of catching fish, that is not good. Bright, hot, sunny days, sort of mild days, and freezing cold temperatures. This is going to make life very difficult, and I can't see many big pike being caught over the next week on the venues that I fish anyway. Right, let's have a look at this bait. Oh, that one's not too bad, thank God. Worst thing you can do is go fishing and your bait's hardly anything be in the river when you wake up in the morning. Right, let's get this back out there. Margins are the ones. That'll do. Oh, go on, my son. This is what we need. Oh, this is what we need. This is going to make this very cold night's fishing all worthwhile. Look at that sunset, that sunrise. Oh my days. Oh, it's nice to see a pike. It is nice to see a pike. I don't look big, but very welcoming the same. I mean, he's only just hooked in the scissors. Here he goes. Oh, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see, mate. Oh, I can't feel my fingers, it's that cold. Yeah, he's only just hooked. He might come off, maybe. No, we've got him. Well, nice looking fish. Probably, I don't know, 10, 11 pounds. But we'll get him back because, oh, it's too cold. I can't feel my hands. It is Baltic, absolutely Baltic. Oh, he's ready. Go on, my son. That's the one. Beautiful. Well, we've come to the end of the session. I've stayed probably half an hour longer than what I planned. 3 fish, 2 days. I can tell a mile off they're not moving as much. It's going to take probably maybe an extra week, and we've only got 2 weeks left, starting next week for the pike season, and then the river's closed. So hopefully we can get something. It's now my cue to head down to the Fenland drains, give them a go for a couple of days. Hopefully they're moving in the feeding. I'm guessing we might get the odd small one, but it's the big girls we're after, that big 30 pounder from the Fenland drains. So all in all, not too bad. You know, I've had a few fish, but it's time to try and target these big ones on the drains now. So just want to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.